Hi, and thank you for visiting my channel. For more information, kindly subscribe and follow. Now let's get started.
Rhea Ripley recently posted a message about Triple H. Now, Chelsea Green has broken her character to respond to this message. Triple H has been responsible for WWE's creative direction for the past couple of years. He has implemented numerous changes to the product, which have been well received. However, some people criticize his booking decisions, especially regarding Io Sky and Rhea Ripley. However, one fan smartly pointed out on social media that Triple H was not to blame for Rhea Ripley's booking, but rather the fans themselves. Mommy also responded to this post with a similar sentiment, stating that the fans who have a bullying mentality are the ones to blame. He's 100% not to blame. The stupid bully mentality of some people on social media is the blame. Them and the ones that think they can do our jobs better than us, even though they have no experience in this profession or experience in real life, Ripley said. Chelsea Green also caught wind of Ripley's and broke out of her usual heel character to agree with the former women's world champion. Vince Russo believes Triple H made a mistake with Braun Breaker's booking. Speaking about bookings, Braun Breaker has been a dominant force on Raw ever since he moved up to the main roster. It didn't take him long to win the Intercontinental Championship twice. Based on his booking, it looks like he is on the verge of being pushed into the main event scene. However, Vince Russo doesn't seem to agree. During a recent edition of the Coach and Bro Show, a fan asked Jonathan Coachman and Vince Russo if Triple H is grooming Jacob Fatu and Braun Breaker for the main event scene. Russo responded that the game has taken a step backward with Breaker's booking by placing him alongside Bronson Reed and dressing them similarly. "Yeah, I just disagree with that super sticker because when you talk about grooming, I think Triple H with the booking has taken steps backwards since he put Braun Breaker in with Bronson Reed. I mean, dressing the same. I look at Bronson Reed and Braun Breaker, and I'm like, this is Authors of Pain, too. That's exactly who they were," Russo said. It will be interesting to see how the game books Braun Breaker in the future. WWE fans are used to seeing Chelsea Green as the self-proclaimed hot mess, a character equal parts cunning, chaotic, and comedic, always ready to seize the spotlight in the most outrageous ways possible. But this week, Chelsea dropped the mascara, the dramatics, and the in-ring attitude for a rare moment of raw honesty, pulling back the curtain on a situation that's been brewing behind the scenes. Rhea Ripley's passionate defense of Triple H amidst swirling criticism about her booking and the women's division. It all began when Rhea Ripley, the Nightmare, the powerhouse who's become the face of women's wrestling dominance, fired back at fans online who accused Triple H of mishandling her reign. Some critics claim that under Triple H's creative direction, Rhea's momentum had stalled, that the Judgment Day's endless conflicts were overshadowing her legacy as one of the strongest women's world champions in recent memory. But Rhea, never one to bite her tongue, posted a fiery message on X, formerly Twitter. "You think you know better? Hunter gave me the chance to be me. To be the Nightmare. He trusted me when nobody did. Stop disrespecting the man who made this division matter again. I stand with him, always." It was a bold, emotional statement that immediately went viral. Retweets, quotes, reactions from fans and fellow superstars poured in. But perhaps the most surprising reaction came from someone who, by all accounts, had every reason to stay in character and milk the moment for herself, Chelsea Green. Chelsea, who was backstage at Raw when Rhea's post started making the rounds, did something few expected. She turned to her phone, hit record, and went live on Instagram. No filter, no glam squad, not even her trademark smirk. Just Chelsea, her hair thrown in a messy bun, her expression serious but warm. "Hey guys, Chelsea here, the real Chelsea, not the hot mess, not the complaint department," she began, her voice steady but with a hint of that signature mischief peeking through. "I want to talk about something real for a second. I saw what Rhea posted, and honestly, I respect the hell out of it." She paused, glancing off to the side, clearly weighing how much to share. "Look, we all play our parts out there. We go out and entertain, we stir the pot, we make you love us, hate us, boo us, cheer us, that's the gig. But what people don't always see is how much faith, or lack of it, can change everything. Triple H? He's the guy who gave me my second chance here. He didn't have to. And I'll always appreciate that." Fans who tuned in could feel that this was Chelsea Green the person, not Chelsea Green the character. The difference was striking. Comments flooded the stream. Some fans encouraged her to spill tea, some begged for gossip about the Judgment Day's drama, but Chelsea brushed it off with a little laugh. "I know you all love the drama, Believe me, I live for the drama. But this ain't that. This is me saying that what Rhea said is true for a lot of us. Hunter fought to bring the women's division back to something bigger than just side matches. He took risks on girls like me, girls who'd been counted out, girls who needed a shot to prove something, sometimes to prove something to themselves. She admitted that, like Rhea, she's had moments where fans assumed they knew better. I get tagged in tweets all the time, why is Chelsea in this feud? Why is Chelsea losing? Why isn't she doing this or that? Guys, we all want more TV time, more stories, more moments, but it's a puzzle. And Hunter's the guy standing over that puzzle, trying to make it all fit. You think it's easy? It's not. Chelsea shared a quick story about her first meeting back with Triple H when she returned to WWE. I remember walking into his office, half expecting him to say, "Hey, thanks for coming but maybe we'll call you in 6 months." Instead, he said, "What do you want to do? Who do you want to be?" And that question? It's the whole point. He trusts us to find our characters, to fight for what we want to be. Rhea's the nightmare because she fought to be the nightmare, and Hunter said yes. By then, Chelsea's Live had grown to nearly 50,000 viewers, a mix of die-hard fans, curious trolls, and even some fellow wrestlers who dropped in with eye emojis and, clapping hands emoji, comments. She smiled when she saw her tag partner, Piper Niven, comment, "Tell him, Chels." Anyway, she sighed, pushing a lock of hair behind her ear, "I know this probably isn't what you expect from me. Usually I'm on here complaining about management, threatening to talk to Adam Pearce's manager's manager." She laughed. But sometimes real talk is needed. Rhea didn't have to say,